side. Now we're getting the median nerve sliding through the wrist. So this would be a very, very gentle slider. Somebody maybe carpal tunnel, or if they've just got a really hot neck problem that you can't do it, like they literally will not let you move their neck at all, you might start here. Something very, very simple. Watch the watch. So you're looking down at your wrist. Okay? And switch sides. You're looking at the time on your wrist. Now, can you guys see how this would be flossing the ulnar nerve through its tract? Now, all movements move the nerve. It's just a little bit more deliberate. Juggling movements. Flexing, extending the wrist, flexing, extending the fingers, flexing, extending the elbow. So, again, all the movement coming from more distally, maybe a shoulder problem, or if you think that pec minor is pinching on the brachial plexus or something like that, this might be something that you do for someone like that, okay? Alternate yo-yo motion, very similar to what we was just doing. And the book, did anybody look through that book that I gave you, the Neurodynamics, Neuromobilization flip book? If you don't have it, I actually brought a jump drive of my own, so I can get it to you today. We'll have enough time this afternoon, or when we're done, to hand that out. A little bit more deliberate, pushing away. Does anybody feel like pull in the forearm or in the wrist or anything like that? Again, this is fairly light, but the more you press it out there and you extend your wrist, the more deliberate you are about it. Maybe even add in some shoulder depression for if you really have good control of your body. All right. Starting some of your patients, you might start with ball toss on the wall. Starting down low. Real simple. Then you get to where you go up higher. Alright? You see how I might pull on those? So those are median nerve, fairly light activities. For your ulnar nerve, smoking. Let's switch sides.
Yeah, you're really good at doing that.
So you can make it pretty. So it's pretty simple in front of your body, but I want you to kind of see what the difference is if you bring your elbow out to the side now. So this is the same elbow movement, but those of you that are tight, can you feel the difference when you bring your elbow out to the side? Now, I had a few people that had some popping on the side of their elbow when they would do this. I had a couple back there. Any others that had some popping on the elbow with the ulnar nerve testing? Fairly well. Okay, there was a couple in back. What that is that the ulnar nerve can slide over your medial epicondyle of your elbow. Fairly common thing. You'll actually sometimes see that when you do testing. It'll pop out and you can see it slide across. It's bad enough. There is surgical procedures for it to repair that ligament, to hold it down a little bit better. Palm on your ear.
Oh gosh. Man.
That pulls pretty good. All right, you don't have to do it if it bothers you. Palm on your forehead. Making a halo over your head. Same thing other side. I said they're a little bit silly. Palm up, halo over your head. Palm facing the ceiling. Maybe you should work on it.
It doesn't count when you do this.
Other side. All right. So, and these are just ideas. Like, there's every movement you do glides the nerves. So these are just some ideas to be a little bit more deliberate about it. The radial nerve. Do you guys know what Codmans are? Pendulum exercises for the shoulder.